guys, welcome back to the channel. It is of course Friday the 24th, Christmas Eve, but when the video comes out it'll be Christmas Day. So guys, Merry Christmas from my family to yours. Thank you so much for riding with me, for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed, please consider doing so. Anyways, I don't know what's up with DoorDash today, but I had a shift scheduled from 11 to 4. When I went to go dash, it was gone. I didn't get no texts, no nothing, no notifications about what happened. And I definitely didn't mess it up. I checked it last night before going to sleep. And then the only gap, or the only time that keeps showing is says 11 to 12. Like, for 1 hour. So that's what I took, just to see if I could extend. I've been here for about 15 minutes and I haven't taken anything. I haven't seen anything worth taking. But this seems to be around all the areas, in my zone. Or like, all the different areas in that pull up on my dash. All the schedules are all funky. They don't make any sense. I don't know. Last year I made $174 on Christmas Eve. So I was kind of hoping, to try and do that again today, but it's not looking likely since we can't even get on the schedule for longer than an hour. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see you guys on the first order. Hey guys, it's currently 11:39, so I've basically been here for about almost 40 minutes. I'm not gonna lie, I was about to go home because for one, I can't even extend my dash, right? For whatever reason, it won't let me do that. So I got this offer here from from Uncle Julio's, showing 5 items, a $16.75 payout. I did look at the items though. It's 2 family like fajita meals. It looks pretty big, right? But the main reason why I'm taking it is it's taking me to a different area, and that area is still showing busy. So I'm thinking when we get there, we're gonna dash there. So let's go. Alrighty guys, so quick little update. We got here to Uncle Julio's and we are extremely early. You can see that's the whip right there, the dash mobile. So we're about 10 minutes early, so I'm just gonna go ahead and waiting here. Zero on the stage. Guys, we got the food picked up here from Uncle Julio's. Even though we were 10 minutes early, we only ended up waiting about 8 minutes. So we got that order a little bit earlier than what we're supposed to. So hey, I'll take it. I kept trying to extend my dash. It would not work. He keeps saying no dash available, or whatever the prompt, that comes up when you try to extend and you can't. That keeps coming up. So I'm like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead and drop this off, and hopefully when we get to the other zone, I can dash there, because that area is typically always busy. I'm not a huge fan of it because almost every single drop off goes to like a high rise, an apartment, a gated community. It basically not simple drop offs, which is kind of what I like. But that's what we got to do today to make it work, because again, last year we did $180, right? Right now, we're at $0. We're gonna be at least $16.75 after I drop this off. I have a feeling it's gonna be more. The order is almost $200, but I mainly took it because of the fact that it's gonna take me to the other area, in the hopes of dashing there. I don't know what's up with the DoorDash app today by not letting me, dash in my zone. Weird. Anyways, I've declined 18 orders, which is crazy. I'm gonna put the screenshot here from the driver utility app, which is, even though it's slow, the fact that I've declined 18 orders, you could say like, wow, you say it's slow, but you've declined 18 orders. Yeah, 18 garbage orders. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and hopefully we'll see you guys when we get to the other zone. So we get the order dropped off. It was going to like a jewelry exchange, like where they fix jewelry, and I guess you can buy gold and all that stuff. Anyways, it had a $28 payout, I'm sorry. And then I ended my dash, and then right away I saw that the map was red here with a $250 peak pay. So we got online right away. It only let me go to a 1. So I don't know what's up with the dash times today. But as soon as we got on, we got this offer here showing $17 from Pete's Coffee and Silver Diner, and I'm already here. Literally, it's in the same little, like, I wouldn't say shopping center or plaza. It's like a tiny little strip. So I'm gonna go ahead and walk over to Pete's because it's a lot easier to walk than it is to drive there because the parking is so tight here. So yeah, so we'll see you guys in a little bit. Alrighty guys, it's actually my first time ever going to Pete's Coffee. There's just not one in my area, so let's see how it goes. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you. Alrighty guys, we almost broke the door there. Cool, now we gotta walk back to the car. We parked all the way down there. You guys probably can't even see it. But the Silver Diners on the other side of that, so one order is secured. Let's go. Alrighty, so interestingly enough, when I clicked on the, you know, when the drop-down menu shows you like the peak pay, the peak pay is going till 2. It's only letting me dash till 1, so hopefully we can extend till 2. I am only like 1 mile away from the first drop-off, or about 6 minutes. It is going to some type of like high-rise apartment buildings. It has a like a unit number, so hopefully we don't have any hard time getting into the buildings, because that's part of the problem here. A lot of these buildings are like brand new, you know, super fancy security, not the easiest way to get in and get out, you know. So hopefully we have no issues. We'll see you guys at the drop-off. Guys, we're already running into issues. The GPS takes me one way, the quickest way, but now it's to a gate. There is no call box. When I look at the comments, please dial this number when you get to the call box, make a right. So I'm assuming I have to find like the main entrance, you know, and use that one to get in. So kind of what I was hoping to avoid, but you know, that's the way the game is played in this type of in this type of zones, you know, when it's all about apartment buildings and whatnot. So hopefully I can find this soon, because I don't want to go around this building. And you know, when customers leave you good instructions, and I feel like those are good instructions, I just don't know the area well enough to be like, okay, I should have used this entrance, not that entrance, you know. So we're making a little loop around the basically the little community, little gated community here. Hopefully we can find the main entrance, call the little box, and drop it off. Let's go. Yeah, so we got the order dropped off, and I just realized that they got Pete's coffee, but got no coffee. When I looked at the items, they do have 2 coffees. Did they put them in the bag? I mean, I asked the guy if that was everything. I mean, I thought I did, but I didn't see anything else on the table. Oh well, I'm hoping that the coffees are in there. I try to feel for like a cup or anything, but I didn't feel anything. Honestly, it was pretty tightly packed. So I'm hoping that the drinks are in there. If not, I think I just done messed up, guys. Anyways, it was to drop that off. I had like a $9.50 payout, I think. And now we're making our way towards the second drop off, 7 minutes away, 2.9 miles. I have not gotten any phone calls from the customer yet, and I feel like I would have already if she noticed that her food was messed up. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, you know, hope that nothing happens. But yeah, and I don't know what's up with this gate. Ooh, yo, for a second my heart raced, yo. That gate went the opposite direction, like gonna hit my car, and then it stopped itself, and I was like, woo, woo. Man, that was scary. Anyways, let's get this dropped off. We'll see you guys when we're back on the road. We got both orders dropped off, and I just realized that the DoorDash extended my dash by half an hour, like automatically. I know they started doing that. I just never seen it, because you know, I never had a need for it. I typically over schedule, you know, like 11 to 10, but I'm only gonna dash till 7:30. You know what I mean? But today, I mean, it's just a different day. I mean, I don't remember last year dashing on Christmas Eve, but I know that I did, and I made $174 with 8 orders. I do remember that last year it was snowing in my area. I remember that vividly, that it was snowing last year. So that could be a bit of a difference, you know, from this year to last year. But other than that, I mean, it was weird that it doesn't let me schedule. I looked at the zones again, and there's no availability anywhere. So I don't know. Again, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know if they're just trying to buffer the dashers, or maybe they're giving it to the top dashers. I don't know. All I know is that I'm never going to be a top dasher. I just can't bring myself to take like crappy orders just because I want to get to 70% or whatever. I just can't do it. It doesn't make financial sense. I think the only way that I would do it is, I think I've seen like Nugs and other like gig tubers do it the last 2 days of the month, you know, and you really suck it up if you absolutely have to. Normally I don't have that need. I'm always able to schedule my dashes a week in advance, and it's not a problem. I don't know why this dash got deleted, you know, it got the boot. But we're making our way towards the hot spot. I know the area somewhat well, so I'm not really gonna go exactly where they're telling me, but just in that general, you know, the general vicinity. Again, now we're sitting at $20.50 for this dash and $28.50 for the other one. So I want to say we're at $49 with, you know, 3 orders in. Not too bad, not too bad. Again, I don't know what to expect really. We're only going to 1:30, so that's about 40 more minutes. Maybe we can do 1 more order. I'm gonna keep trying to extend, maybe at least till 2, you know. Maybe get to $100. I really don't know. I don't even know like what's a realistic goal now. But we're gonna keep it going for now. We'll see you guys in the next order. Guys, so this offer came in. I honestly can't believe that I accepted, but I'm mainly doing it because I don't know if I can dash later. I don't see that option right now. So I was like, you know what? I've never done one of these before. It's my very first time ever, and I guess we're gonna see how it goes. It's a Macy's DoorDash retail order. It's showing 5 different orders, 9 items, if I'm not mistaken. $72 for the payout, but it is going like 60 miles. Now, but it's supposed to be delivered by 2:30. So if you put that in perspective, right, it's basically one. So in an hour and a half, I'm gonna make $72. Now, I'm gonna see if I can rearrange the order if it doesn't make sense. But I'm just really curious about how this is gonna go. So hopefully it's not a huge fail. Hopefully the items are there. And yeah, I mean, I have no idea where to go. I'm making my way to the mall because it's at the mall. So again, it's just kind of like exciting, but at the same time, low-key scary because I've never done one of these before. But now I'm gonna put to the test if the mileage the DoorDash shows you is real. You know, hey, you know what? I think I just became Santa Claus. I bet you this is people that bought stuff from Macy's for last minute Christmas shopping. So you know what? We're gonna bring some joy, and I mean, I'm still gonna get $72 out of it. I'm just not so sure about the miles, but hey, we already accepted, so we'll see how it goes. Guys, so we made it to Macy's, but now the problem is there's no parking. Like the Macys is right next to me, and there's absolutely no parking. Like, you know what? That didn't even cross my mind about the parking situation. Tyson's is always packed normally, so why would it be not packed the day before Christmas? Hopefully we can find parking here pretty quick. So yeah, we'll see how long this takes.
Alrighty guys, this could be a problem. I looked up some of the orders and it says it's not supposed to be ready till 1. It's 12:30, so we'll see. And it's telling me to go to the 2nd floor. Hopefully we have no problem picking these things up. Let's go. Alrighty guys, we're here in Macy's trying to pick up this DoorDash orders. The guy in front of me, he has 8 orders. So we'll see how long that takes. I have 5 orders, and basically they ask you for the order number and you read it one by one. So again, Macy's is pretty packed. So we'll see how long this takes. We're already 14 minutes into this order. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so I got to talking to the guy in front of me. He had a $120 order from Macy's, 80 miles, 8 orders. Super cool guy. He's been doing this for a while. He says he likes doing Macy's because, you know, once he gets the packages, he can just take his time and get a lot of money for it, basically. So my man's here helping me out. He already went back to look for my items. So hopefully we don't wait much longer. We've been here for a good while now. It's currently 1:25, so definitely put some time in here. But I think it's gonna be worth it. Let's go.
Alrighty guys, we finally got everything picked up here from Macy's. Now we're on our way to do our first drop off. Now, let's review the whole process, okay? So basically, the GPS did a great job of telling me where to park, you know, the closest to the little kiosk. So basically, once you make it to Macy's, you're going to the little kiosk, but you know, if you want to pay your Macy's credit card, you want to pick up an online item, you want to do a return, any customer service thing, basically, right? And there's basically a cashier yelling, hey, anyone for DoorDash or online, come over here. So I made my way over there. There was 2 people in front of me. One guy picking up a DoorDash, just 1 item. The second guy who was in front of me, he had an 8-item order, or 8 orders. Like he basically had 8 orders, not 8 items, I'm sorry, 8 orders. And I had 5 orders, right? So I was talking to him, really cool guy. I asked him, you know, how much he was getting paid for that, because I overheard him say I have 8 orders. And if they're giving me 72 for 5, they're gonna be giving him a lot, right? So he said they were giving him 110 for 80 miles for the 8 orders. Now he said he's done it multiple times at Macy's. He said he likes doing those because, you know, basically the biggest waste of time is when you're waiting for them to give you the order. But once you have the order, you're basically in your car chilling. You got the packages with you. You know where you're gonna make, you know, guaranteed. So it's a pretty good deal for him. I'm kind of just trying it out for you guys, to be honest, and also for me. I've never done one before. I wanted to see what it was like. Now, my experience, I would say it was good. The guy helping us out was really nice, really friendly. I think he was pretty efficient. Now, I don't think it would take you this long normally because Macys is absolutely packed, you know. So I'm sure back there where they're getting all the orders is a mess. So I think it took me, I want to say from the moment I parked to when I got the order, maybe like 30 minutes, but only because the people in front of me have big orders. You know, the 2 guys in front of me, well, one only had 1 order. The one that had 8 orders, that probably took about 15 minutes. Mine probably took about 7 once I was up there at the register. Basically, they ask you for the order number, you give it to them, then you sign that you got it, you know. And that's basically it. So we made it back to the car. I looked at the way DoorDash was structuring the deliveries, and they have them by time of delivery, right? So basically, my first order, I'm supposed to be there by 1:53. I'm gonna be there by 1:49, and so on. So I don't know why I said to finish by 2:30. I guess ideally, if I would have gotten the orders really quick, maybe. But I think we're gonna finish closer to 3, which I still think it's not too bad. You know, so again, we're on our way to doing our first drop off. This is technically going out of my way just to come back, but I'm fine because then at the end I don't have to come back this way to begin with. You know, so interesting. I mean, so far I think it's pretty cool, to be honest. I just wish it wasn't so many miles. You know, and there is no Macy's in my area. You know, so I probably won't be doing much of these. But for today, a nice Christmas Eve edition of my Dash, we'll do them. So I'm still about 5 minutes out from the first drop off. We'll see you guys then. The first one dropped off is basically the same menu you get if you do like a Kava order or one of those like from their own merchants. Basically, it asks you to call them, you know, to let them know, unless they leave you instructions. They just leave at my door. So didn't call them, took a picture, sent them a, you know, the little text saying where you left it at, by the door, Merry Christmas, little snowman emoji. And yeah, that one was showing a $14.50 payout. So it was $12.50, and then there was a $2.50 peak pay, right? So I think without the peak pay, I would not have taken this order. It's an extra $2.50 per order. I have 5 orders. You know, without this one, it wouldn't have made any sense. Now that I'm thinking about it, so gotta take that into account. Anyways, now we're 23 minutes away. Wow. 17 miles from the next one. I want to see here where this one is going because that's far. Let me see here. It's going way, basically where I dash, all the way there. Wow. Okay. I mean, that's basically the way it is, and I'm not gonna change the order of these. I mean, they're basically in a good order, but I'm not gonna change them because these are the way that I see them. These are set by drop-off time. So I don't want to mess up and drop off something late or anything. You know, I mean, I doubt that anything would happen, but why risk it, right? DoorDash deactivates people for basically nothing, so I'm not going to risk it. Now, we're 22 minutes away, like I said, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Dropped off the second one. This one was paying $12.50 as the base pay, and then a $2.50 peak pay, so it was $15. Super easy drop off, easy to find. Now we're making our way towards our third drop off. This one is 17 minutes away, but only 6 miles though, okay? And then after that, we just have 2 more, currently 2:17. So yeah, I think we're gonna finish right around 3 maybe. And I guess we'll see how I feel about it when we're done. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we got the third order delivered, and the base pay kind of bounces around. I'm not entirely sure how they come up with it. I mean, you know, it's DoorDash. But anyways, it's honestly so different. I want to say it's way less stressful than food delivery, to be honest, because, you know, you're just chilling. You know, it's basically once you do the main pickup and you have multiple packages, it's really simple. I think if the payouts were better, I would love doing these, especially like, let's say they give you an offer during the dead times, like between 2 and 5. I would not mind killing 2 hours doing this and getting, you know, 50, 40 bucks, whatever it was. The miles make sense. The tricky part is the miles. But I mean, that peak pay definitely made the order more, what's the word, you know, more doable, you know. Anyways, now we're 14 minutes away from the next order, or 4.3 miles. Let's go. Alrighty guys, I got the 4th order delivered, so we only have 1 left. And you know what, it's the furthest one, going 25 minutes away from where I'm currently at, or 14 miles. And you know what, it's actually gonna work out perfect for me because I was only gonna dash till 4 p.m. right? This is basically leaving me like 15 minutes away from my house. So what I'm gonna do is today's just a way different day. After dropping this off, if I can dash technically in my home area, I'm gonna go ahead and hit dash now till 4 if it's possible. If not, then I'm gonna go ahead and call it a day. Again, a very interesting dash so far. I've honestly had a lot of fun doing this. I think if I didn't waste so much time waiting to pick up the order for Macy's, this would be a vibe. Like, I would love doing these. I mean, there isn't a Macy's in my area to begin with. There really isn't. I think the only ones that I've seen from here are like Bed Bath & Beyond, and even those I haven't, you know, I never tried those before. But yeah, so we're basically 25 minutes away, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Let's go. Guys, we got the last orders dropped off here from Macy's, and my biggest takeaway is that the mileage that DoorDash shows on the initial offer is way off. Way off. The actual mileage was way lower. So if DoorDash were to find a way to show you the true mileage for these like retail orders, I feel like they would have probably easier time on finding dashers. I would not have taken this order if it didn't have that peak pay, you know? I think it only ended up being around probably like 55, 54 miles. So about 10 miles less than what it was shown, you know? But yeah, that was basically my biggest take from that. I mean, the process is not difficult. It's pretty simple. I think, of course, I have a different experience because it's a holiday. So Macy's is crazy right now. But even with that, I think it was still, like, I think it was acceptable because everybody was waiting. It's not like I was the only one waiting, you know what I'm saying? Everybody was waiting. But in the end, we're gonna finish here at $121 with 50 cents for this dash, which I think is pretty good. We only did 8 orders. The one big one from Uncle Julio's that took us to the new zone. Then we had the Pete's Coffee and the Silver Diner that was basically right there. And then the Macy's orders. I wanted to dash here when I dropped this off, but there's no dash now option. The map is gray, and honestly, it's probably for the best anyways, because I was only gonna dash till 4. It's already 3:25, so I mean, there's no point really, you know. And I think we basically did a really good job. I mean, money wise, I mean, of course, it was an experiment with the big Macy's order, and it had a nice payout, you know. So yeah, we put some miles in there, but at the same time, I still think it was totally worth it. Now I know what it's like and kind of what to expect if I ever want to do one again. But yeah, overall, you know, we declined 21 orders here, the courtesy of the Dasher utility app here. So we declined 21 orders. We only accepted 8. If you look at my hourly rating, of course, it's a little bit high because of the high orders we took. Almost every order we took was high paying. Actually, every high order that I took was high paying, from the Uncle Julio's to the Pete's to the Silver Diner. But I mean, it's, you know, it's the way that today went. So thank you guys so much for coming along. You know, I wish you guys a very, very Merry Christmas. To my Spanish peeps, Feliz Navidad. And then we'll see you guys on the next dash. Y'all be safe. Consider subscribing.